Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another snowy Ostrive. I am recording these back to back, so I will not see comments on any of the previous videos before this one is published. I'm about 4 episodes ahead because I've got to take some time off to get some real life stuff done. So I'll be able to release these once a week, and you'll still have I shouldn't miss any days on YouTube while I take some time off. So we'll knock off the well, we'll knock off the Weaver's Workshop. That'll open up a couple more slots. So let's see what we've got going on. So we have 2 in there. We can bump that one up. That one has 4. We can bump that one up. Farm, yeah, that's already maxed out. Cowshed, we can bump that up. Slaughterhouse. We could throw one more in the forestry. Throw one more in the warehouse. Throw one more in that warehouse. Throw one more in the granary. Yeah, thatchery should be maxed out. So we have 2 there, we have 2 there. Definitely throw one more in the tannery. Throw another one in the salt works. Throw one more in there. And then we're just waiting for the Weaver's Workshop. Did we order? Okay, that one they're using all of those carts. We'll see what the Weaver's Workshop needs. And I think we're just going to start, well, we'll queue up some more houses, but I think we're going to knock this out before we go any further. So we're still don't have a lot of open vacancies. Let's throw one more in there then. Throw one more in there. Throw it on pause. We have a messenger. Where are you? You're over here. We have to get into the dried, like everybody buys dried fish. I don't have any extra leather to sell. We don't. We have just enough for what we need. Horse tack, metal parts, or honey. Nothing. Yeah, we've got nothing to trade. I'm going to let you go. And then let's create a couple more vacancies so we can keep our housing demand up. So let's tell you to throw one more in there. Oh, can't do anything else there. We'll keep our job demand up. Now, because if we have a bunch of hides, cow hides, yeah, we have 4,000 cow hides. I'm seriously thinking about putting another leather works in. And then what do we have in the way of sheep? Oh, okay, they give us wool, pigs. Maybe not. What do you take? Oh, sheepskin? Maybe it was sheepskin. Hmm. Oh my goodness, I hope I had my mic muted. I get a bunch of nasty sneezes. Where's our Leatherworks? You're the Saltworks. You're the Leatherworks. Sheepskin. Yeah. So, where's our sheep? Oh, do we not have sheepskin? Apparently not. Let's look at that in a minute. Let's throw 2 in there for now. No hemp or flax, so hemp or flax? You have flax, so you just need to go get it. I thought we were... do we not have hemp in the rotation? Flax, potato, fallow, sunflower. Oh, didn't want to do that. Oh, so it has to go fallow in between. Nope. How do I pick a crop? I guess I can't. I guess they're maxed out. Wheat. Yeah, oh, wheat. So let's go with hemp. And then you're going to do... let's see. Flax, potato, fallow, potato, buckwheat. So we'll only have the one doing flax. So let's do another hemp. Where they working? I'm working on a house. No entertainment buildings required, so religious are satisfied. We have enough food, we have enough water. Alright. Oh, sheepskin, that's what we were working on. Where's our sheep at? You're the pigs. You're the chickens. Do we not build a sheep pen? You're the sheep. Are we not getting sheepskin? Oh, so we can add a pasture for the sheep. Let's turn this. So we can add a pasture for the sheep. Oh, I don't want to put it there. Let's put it here so the opening is the... oh, let's go like this. And then we can go like that, and we go... oh, come on. Oh, place is occupied. Really? Oh, this one's occupied. Back that way. Back that... oh, come on. Do you not like that first one? We go there. And we go there. And we go there. That'll give us our... so they'll take the sheep out, I'm assuming, in the spring. But are you making sheepskin? We're getting wool. Don't understand the sheepskin. Let's get this guy turned back around to my normal orientation. Let's go back to the Leatherworks. Gathering raw materials. Sheep hides. I don't see any sheep hides. Are we not butchering sheep? Ooh, I didn't want to do that. Let's look at our slaughterhouse. Cows, sheep, and pigs. Are we not slaughtering sheep yet? We must not be slaughtering sheep yet. You have... Oh, we only have 10 sheep. Do we really only have 10 sheep? We really only have 10 sheep. Do we have... do we end up with all female sheep? We ended up with all female sheep. Alright, next time we get a messenger, we're going to have to look for more sheep. Okay, so we had another one die of old age. So do we need to queue up another... let's queue up another... Are they under religion? They are. So let's queue up... let's just line them up. So we'll go to another one here, just so we have it available. So we had our house. I didn't see anybody moved in, so somebody must have married up. Oh, we still have a house available. It was this one. Alright, we'll see if anybody marries up or we get a new family moving in. So what are they working on? They're working on another cart parking. Where is it at? So we know where to order carts over here. So we have a new family coming in. So you order up more carts. We have some open vacancies. I guess we'll knock out the boatyard. So we got to find sheep. So this only has 10, and I don't think they're going to breed because we have all female. So we're not going to get any sheepskin, which means, are you not going to make us any more leather because you're only looking for sheepskin? Because they're trying to gather raw materials that we don't have, so I don't think they're going to get another batch in. We have a ton of leather. So let's tell it not to tan sheep for now, and tell it to tan leather. And that'll get us the leather we need. Glad I looked at that. So next messenger we're going to have to look for sheep. So we have the boatyard going in. So that's going to create more vacancies. Let's queue up the big church. Is there like a front and a back? Yeah, right here. Let's put the church next to the small one. We'll get that in the queue. And then I thought I saw a school. We'll might as well put the school next to the church. So we'll get that in the mix. And then I wanted to get, I thought I saw a construction office. Or a Thatchery Oil Workshop Boatyard. Oh, was under government. Construction office. This will give us more builders. So that'll be more workers when we need them. So let's queue you up next to here. Alright. Oh, you're the smelty. You're the boatyard. So let's queue up some workers from there. And then fishing is going to go here. Now the problem is, they're not going to be able to get past here though. So that was, I didn't have this here when I put fishing in. So the boatyard, I don't think we're going to be able to get boats past here. So we have, let's throw it on pause. So this, I may have to deconstruct that and rebuild it. Do you have pigs, you have cows, you have horses. Of course you have no sheep. And I've got nothing I can sell you. Yeah, I don't think I can get a boat across here. Let's pause a second. So this guy, nope. Alright, let's take you guys out of there. And it needs to be emptied first. Alright, well you can sit there a minute then empty. I'm going to put a boatyard over here instead. So let's crank that back up. So they're going to build a fishing dock. They won't have any boats. We'll swap this up in a minute. Let's grab a new boatyard. Let's grab a new boatyard. And we'll put you here. And we'll move that up to there. And then this one we're going to have to demolish. Make empty. Yeah, so we'll make you empty. Pull those out of there so we can I can demolish that. 'Cause our boats won't cross this. But we can do some fishing down this way. Or actually no. You know what? I'm going to leave it. They make it empty though. We could put another boatyard over here and then they can fish this direction. Or I'll put another fishing dock over here and they will go under the bridge. They just won't cross this. So I'll have one set of fishing on this side, one set of fishing on that side. And then we can queue up some more houses over here. Possibly put another bridge across over here. The dried fish, like everybody seems to want dried fish. Now, is there a production that we need to dry the fish? Saltworks boatyard, fishing dock, saddlery. What is the produces broadcloth from wool? So we're going to need a fulling mill yet. Clay pit, lime kiln, tailor, smelty, smithy, charcoal, hay dryer, cowshed, sheep farm, slaughter, tannery, chicken coop. So where do we get, how do we get dried fish? So this one we'll throw 2 workers in and then tell them to perform preventative repairs. And we'll gotta probably do another cart parking over here somewhere. And we'll figure out the whole dried fish after we get the after we're fishing. We'll see what this makes. So another child born. Yeah, I'm thinking our next serious expansion is going to go over this way with probably another set of markets and then another big farm. But I got to get the warehousing figured out first. And we'll figure out what of the last of the buildings that we don't have in yet. Well, we're gonna have to queue up some more houses, like really soon. So I'm thinking maybe another bridge across here. I'm almost positive the boats will go under the bridges. And then we'll get some more housing queued up along here. I think they would look good a couple more houses along here. So let's grab, is it under trade and transport? It is. So if we go like way back here, can I get a nice big old wooden bridge? Across there. So let's get that queued up. Awesome. So let's get 2 in there. Only produced, there we go. Produced me dried fish. So you go all dried fish. And then we're going to order up some boats. So what are they working on? They're working on a warehouse. Alright, so we're going to have a bridge coming across there. So let's get, I'll hold down shift, let's get 1, 2, 3 houses queued up, and then we'll go house, church, house, school, house. And then we're gonna figure. We have a warehouse going in. Where's our warehouse going in? Over here. So once that's built, we'll see what we can put in there. We should probably get some carts on the other side. Are we starting to run low on nails? We are. Charcoal. Did I sell too much charcoal off? No, we got like 47,000 charcoal. Iron. Iron. Not enough iron ore. Iron ore's from the charcoal, right? Let's pause a second. Cow's pig. Oh, we have only. Okay, so we have 10 sheep. We need. Let's get. Oh, you don't have any rams though. You only have sheep. So if I go. So if we go like 8, can I get 2? We can. And then I've got nothing to sell. So we're going to lose a little bit of money this trade. Alright, so why do we not have iron? Now, why is that whole thing not working? Okay, so you're saying not enough charcoal, but you have charcoal. Let's throw another worker in there. We got tons of charcoal. We didn't put all of our charcoal in here, did we? No, we have like 47,000 charcoal. 45,000 charcoal. So I don't know why you're short. Oh, there we go. So we're going to have to possibly queue up another smithy as well. Alright, warehouse. I think flour is our... So we may have to build another granary to store. I'm sorry, wheat. Wheat seems to be our backup. So yeah, we have some carts right there. There we go. So you should be bringing the last of what we need. There we go. And yeah, so we cannot. Oh, we can. We can throw some extra wheat in here. So I don't know what these max out at. And then we'll throw some charcoal in here as well. And then, I don't know what else we can store. Leather. I think leather was full. And then once we see the little I'm full symbol, then we can move some stuff over. Firewood. Do you store? We do. Alright. And as soon as we see some more I'm full symbols, then we can possibly move some more. We can build some more warehouses. So what are you working on? You are working on a house next, so we're going to probably be building up over this way. So this is going to take a little bit to get some boats. We have no workers in here building boats, so we have to get some houses in. So that's good. Then we can queue up. We can move the houses up next, and then we can build the church and the school. So they're going to end up walking back this way. I'm wondering if I should change this bridge up a little bit, so it's not as far back on this side. Can I rebuild? I can. Where were they under? Trade and transport? Yeah, wooden bridges. I don't want to go as high. Where's this house at? It's not going to show me. Come down here a little bit lower. Pull it down this way a little bit further. Oop. There we go. That's going to be a little bit better. Church, primary school construction, that works for me. But I'm going to throw it on pause. We're about 30 minutes in. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.